You've completed your Farmers Market Food Establishment Plan Review application, worksheet, and Standard Operating Procedures, or SOPs for short. Congratulations! Now it's time to prepare for your first on-site inspection. Once your plans are approved, your Michigan Department of Agricultural and Rural Development, or MDARD, plan reviewer will help you schedule an appointment with an inspector, or will have a local inspector contact you directly to schedule an appointment. Remember, you want to schedule the inspection for a time when you'll have your cooking demonstration area set up and functioning as described in your SOPs. A good time to do this is before your first cooking demonstration at the market. Your goal is to demonstrate to your MDARD inspector that you are prepared to operate as outlined in your SOPs. You provided a diagram or sketch of the cooking demonstration layout. Make sure you set up your demonstration space according to that diagram. You need to have a ceiling or overhead protection and a floor. If you don't have a permanent structure, most farmers markets use an overhead canopy of a nylon tent. For walls, you may use removable side walls that can be available if needed to protect food from environmental conditions. For a floor, consider using a tarp. Your diagram also laid out how you would store food and food-related items and where you would prepare or handle ready-to-eat foods. It's likely you'll need a food prep and storage area, tabletop where you will conduct your demonstrations, and another table where you can set up a hand washing and ware-washing station. In all of these areas, it is best practice to cover tables with an easy-to-clean table covering that won't blow around in the wind. In the food preparation or storage area, you may need refrigeration or coolers with ice to store temperature-controlled food items. Remember, you want to prevent cross-contamination and must handle and store raw animal products and unwashed fruits and veggies in a way that will not contaminate ready-to-eat foods. This is important from the time you source your products until you serve the farmers market shoppers your samples. One of the great benefits of doing a cooking demo at a farmer's market is the opportunity to highlight fresh, local ingredients sourced from market vendors that day. On your SOP, you likely identified your food source as farmers market vendors or from a licensed food establishment. It is best practice to have receipts on site for your food purchases. Most farmers market vendors do not write receipts for every purchase, so consider creating a table where you can record the purchases that vendors can initial. During preparation, the handling of ready-to-eat foods with bare hands is prohibited. In your SOPs, you indicate how bare hand contact will be avoided by using things such as gloves, utensils, and individual serving containers. In addition to avoiding bare hand contact, it is important for everyone involved with cooking demonstrations to wash their hands regularly. Ware washing is also important, especially for demos that last longer than 4 hours. You must also have a chemical storage area where sanitizers and other chemicals will be stored. This can be as simple as a covered tote. Your knowledge of your SOPs and your attention to detail during the setup are vital as you prepare for your first on-site inspection. Make sure you have a copy of your SOPs on site with you and that you are set up and operating as you explained to your plan reviewer. You may find that your inspector has ideas to improve your setup. If so, ask him or her how best to incorporate that into the SOPs you submitted. Once you make it through this step, you are ready to start cooking and sampling.